Hello, welcome back to Nick Cannon's Wild and Out. We got me, Cat Williams, we got Nick Cannon over here. We're going to be doing some Def Jam rap battles and some comedic sketches, because that's how we roll here on MTV. What? I'm really excited for the wild card, but no, he's actually lost the plot. We're currently making a mockumentary set under the ocean, starring Cthulhu, voiced by Mike Myers. We're about to pull the wild card, which is never going to ruin everything for me. It can't be worse than Jumanji. Hopefully it's something along the lines of work. The Covenant worked out really well, nicely for you this time. I just got a feeling he's going to upend things and ruin stuff. I'm just going to give him a quick little...
Give him a quick shuffly shuffle. Shuffly shuff.
Shuffle vision.
Shuffly bush. A shuffly bush. I'll pick that card.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. Let's see how this is going to upend your film. Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
This could actually put something good on it. Might give you might give you something to work towards with Cthulhu. If I'm being honest with you, we've got a nuclear war.
Oh, I thought a nuclear war.
A nuclear war.
Danger, danger.
High voltage. Wait, that's the two different songs.
Well, it's Electric Six.
Yeah, it's Electric Six.
I don't want to sing too much of just one particular song in case we get copyrighted. I'm pretty sure Electric Six are, they need the money. We knew that from last time we were together.
Yes, that's true. Why can't we just be in the bigger room?
Oh, wish it was 2003 again.
Yeah, so maybe it's that point of, one country's just like, oh, some people are just like, we need to bomb the shit out of this, and some other people your peace protesters and all that lot. You're just like, no, we won't stand for this. If you're gonna have to bomb him, if you want to bomb him, you're gonna have to bomb us too. And they're like, well, yeah, you'll be in the blast radius if you stood near him. Dicks.
So I think wherever it is that he's crawling up onto land, it's like a fictional country. It's like a fictional place. It's almost like it's like an island unto itself.
Yeah.
It's its own thing. It gives Mike Myers to play, so when he's also doing the mayor of this town, to come up with what's their accent, what's their thing, build this character, and build this what's the style of life. Because I'm imagining that island being another kind of place which has a lighthouse and things like that. That's and it's like a seaside almost kind of village.
Yeah.
There's a lighthouse up at the top of the hill. That's where the city hall is and where the mayor lives. But everybody knows everybody in this kind of town. But still, when you call out the army, there's still a full army turned up with all these tanks and everything. But yeah, I think they do originally. I think they threaten with What if radar signals?
Colonel, you better take a look at this radar.
What is it, son?
I don't know, sir, but it looks like a giant
Dick!
Yeah.
Take a look out of starboard.
Oh my God, it looks like a huge...
Pecker!
So U-boats and things, so we could bring it back to Russia or wherever.
Yeah.
They've been under the ocean and they've detected Cthulhu, and that's why he has to come out of his shell and come up onto land. It's not because, I want to go meet people, it's that they're going to come and nuke me and destroy everything.
He's being ousted.
Yeah, and he's coming up on land to make his peace.
Yeah. That could be good. There's a way of going peace, or maybe he is a person who's just like, no, I've had enough of these submarines that keep bumping into me.
Yeah,
I've had it with these people just keep threatening me with this. It's like he's like you want to war?
I've had it with these mother flipping submarines in my mother flipping ocean.
But he gets up there, he's staring in Putin's face or something like that. He's like, you want a war? I'll give you a war. Kicks down the Kremlin and all that lot.
So yippee-ki-yay, muddy funster.
Yeah.
I've had it with these Monday to Friday.
I've had it with Monday to Friday snakes.
I've had it with Monday Friday snakes on this something flipping plane, I think it is.
I have had it with these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane.
Yeah, so I think I think it all nicely. I think that actually kind of works.
Yeah.
Nuclear war is not too. I think that would be a nice linchpin. So you've got some kind of. We could make it period, and maybe the whole thing is set during the Cold War, and it's an alternate reality Cold War, and that's what the nuclear bombs were about.
Yes. They were moving. The Cuban Missile Crisis happened because he was in the strait
Yeah.
between like freaking America and Japan.
Yeah.
And they needed to get like ones there, and Japan wouldn't let them build, and they were just like, look, Cuba's okay with us building there, and America were like, you better not build on our like that close to us. We're having a disagreement, and they're like, no,
And that's why
it's
like,
Cthulhu. We
Japan-
gotta kill this thing.
Yeah, Japan. Like, that's why
Japan would be perfect because
they thought they
think it's Godzilla.
Yeah, or they're just like a kaiju thing in general.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, no, not again.
Just see Japan across the way seeing this giant thing. They're like, oh my god,
No, not again.
It's
Not
happening again. We thought we'd stopped this.
Yes, the world comes
create
to
some genuinely
it's
hilarious-
alternate kind of universe thing, and so the world comes together to go drop bombs on Cthulhu.
Yeah.
So he becomes their unite. They all the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah.
So that's the rest, like all the world leaders team up against Cthulhu. Mike Myers plays all of the world leaders.
Yes.
That's where we get him in all the different costumes, doing the different things, just for that scene where we have it is the UN. And they're all, but then Cthulhu comes to make his peace, and they realize that he's not
He's not as bad.
so bad. They misunderstood him, and he didn't ask to be there. It wasn't a choice he made to be raised this way, to have the beliefs that he has, to be born where he was born. None of that was a conscious decision that he made. It was all pure chance.
It's all Lady Gaga, man.
Yeah, Lady Gaga knows.
Born this way, hey.
Yeah, it was all that whole Super Bowl thing where people will say, no, it wasn't very political. And I'm like, well, it's because all of her songs already have. She didn't need to change anything to be like, hey, people are just born this way, and be yourself. It's
pretty
forbidden love and
Pretty
all that.
stringent throughout her
Yeah,
entire
but like,
catalog. But
I like this idea and going against this whole thing of people being like, oh, we want Britain to be British and we're going to make America great again and we're going to do all these things, and it's like, you didn't have a choice in the matter. You didn't choose to be American, you didn't choose to be British. It was all pure fucking chance. I didn't say, hey mum, point your fanny that way, and we were born in fucking I wanted to be born in Rotherham because I wanted to be British and I wanted to be Yorkshire. Like, it didn't. Well, I wasn't born in Rotherham, but
patriotism, it's like it's the worst thing in the world. I'm sure I've talked to you
and
about
that's
this.
Cthulhu's argument about not wanting to be nuked. He was like, I came here, and when I first came here, and it wasn't through choice. I came through a dimensional portal, and didn't have a choice about it. And it was all an accident. And I spent most of my time here trying to get my way back home. But the longer I've spent here, the more I've grown to love my neighbours and the people that I've been living with, and I don't want to go back now. And it's like, why should I have to? I have as much right to be here as you, because I am also here by pure chance.
Yeah.
That's the real moral of the story.
This is where I'm at with the world. I'm like, it would only be the only way that this world can get any better right now is if we literally have a united federation of planets appear.
Yeah, they say
that is the only thing we need to.
Show me what you got. I want to see what you got.
Exactly. But it's just this whole, like you were saying, like Cthulhu could be the thing that brings the UN together on like a specific decision, and I was like, ooh, maybe it could be like the origin story for Starfleet. From Star Trek, and you're just like, oh no, this puts us on a path to glory and the Klingons.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I don't know that. I don't know that, but I like to feel that if we had one common enemy between the entirety of the human race and some other bleeding
Klingons?
thing. No, I'm not saying it'd be the Klingons. I'm just saying, if we had that, we would, if we could band together as a planet, and then we'd find our way out into space so much easier. Travel to Mars and living on Mars could be next year if we found this, Starfleet stuff going on.
When was the Martian set?
Actually, don't know, but I can only guess it will probably be within the next 15 years, because that's a standard sci-fi thing, isn't it? It's like, if it needs to be within... Or is it 50 years?
Yeah,
most sci-fis need to be set so many years between to make you feel connected to it.
I kind of like the idea of having this be a period piece, just not even so much because the time it's set, but just visually it gives us a whole look to go for.
I'm not saying we should go in the future. I like your idea of it being near the Cold War and everything like that, around those kind of big conflict times.
Yeah,
that'd be perfect for it.
Yeah, and I think the Cold War kind of thing is just it was just something that I thought about. I'm like, that's far enough away for people to feel removed from it, but it's still a kind of a reflection on the turmoil and the unease that people are living in now.
It's that perfect
I just think like now instead of the moment, I mean, there is always that looming threat of like some idiot pressing the button and unleashing the missile or whatever. But it's more that people still feel they're under threat from like the way of life and the way they live and things like that, and it's those same feelings of unease and unrest and
look to the skies.
But we do it from and if by the end of this film I can have everybody relate to Cthulhu, I think we're onto a good one.
All right,
We got. I'm trying to.
I think we need a name for this now.
Because originally, so before we had these kind of political allegories and all this stuff, I was kind of thinking of just Cthulhuing around.
Cthulhu's Day Out.
Yeah, something like that. But now I'm like, no, now it's got a bit.
Cthulhuing around. I think you should still call it
Cthulhuing around.
I like it. Cthulhuing around.
Yeah, maybe because we don't want to, like we said, we don't want to hit people over the head with like the messages and things like that.
No, they're in there.
It's a fun film with Cthulhu and Mike Myers playing 12 different characters, and I think it works. Cthulhuing around.
Cthulhuing around.
Cthulhuing around the world.
Cthulhuing around the world.
But yeah, Cthulhuing around.
Cthulhuing around. I like it.
Yeah, and like see, so we've still got the idea of the two first, like until the big like maybe the middle point where where he sees the U-boat. Like, that's how it's revealed to him. He's like, what's that? And then he goes to like inside the U-boat, then to like inside the UN, and they're like, we've got a signal, sir. And there's some kind of giant creature under the ocean. But up until then, it's just been this thing of him having bickering, like little arguments with his neighbors and things, and just trying to cope with like how's life on Earth, a planet that's clearly not built for someone of his size.
Yeah.
Cthulhuing around. Coming
soon.
I'm looking forward to this. Fun for all the family.
Cthulhuing soon.
It's a step too far.
Cthulhuing around.
Cthulhuing around.